Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another episode of First Pitch. I am your host, Braxton Wheeler. Joined with me is head coach Ryan Brittle and my co-host Brandon Roberts. First of all, we apologize for not being able to give you an episode the last 2 weeks. Just certain things didn't work out of spring break, and but we're happy to be back.
NCAA wrestling tournament.
Yeah, NCAA wrestling tournament as well. But I'll tell you what, ever since we did our last broadcast, we've been playing some good baseball, and there's so much we could talk about, so I'm sure there's going to be certain things that we didn't cover, but it's almost impossible with all the games that we have played. But so I'm just going to start since March, and I'm going to come off with a few statistics here, and then we'll just work our way down. So since March 2nd, which was our first game in March, we're 7-0, so we're riding a 7-game win streak, and we're 4-0 in the ODAC. Those wins include 2 wins versus Washington and Lee, which were here, 2 versus Eastern Mennonite, win versus Averett, and 2 versus Wilmington, Ohio. We're definitely playing good baseball, to say the least, and we're winning these 7 games by an average of 5.4 runs and hitting plenty of home runs and high batting average, and actually second in the nation in home runs. Though we think about it, but definitely we don't preach home runs by any means. Coach doesn't. For sure. But when the coaching's doing well and doing all the right things and the guys are executing, we definitely got some guys with some power, and it's starting to show. But Coach, where do you just want to start just right now?
Just as you guys know, lay in bed at night thinking about a lot of stuff, talk about it a lot, but just the amount of work that's gone into this season, and that just doesn't mean last fall. We got 2 seniors sitting here that have been through our program for 4 years, and the amount of work that goes into it, and to have the success that we've had so far is great. But that work and what we've been through in our 4-year career, I think keeps us humbled and focused, and we know that every inning, every out is so important, and anybody in our conference can beat us. Mm-hmm. Anybody on our schedule can beat us, and so we just continue to grind it out, stay focused. We just got done lifting weights this morning, 8 o'clock lift, and we're going to continue to do that, see where we come out at the end. So I'm excited to keep it going.
You mentioned grinding, Coach. I mean, Tuesday morning we were up at 8 a.m. after 4 games in a row, and we were lifting in the morning. So, you got to grind it out, like you say.
It's not easy.
No.
It's not easy to win any ball game,
Nope.
And I don't want to ever take that for granted.
Nope. So, Coach, we're on a 7-game win streak. We got our heads are a little big right now. We're a little confident. So how do you get us back down to reality? How do you maintain our focus on, this Saturday against winning the first game against Bridgewater, not the second, but the first one? So
we had a little talk after practice the other day about that very thing, and where we've come from and how long it's taken us to get here, and just remembering the fundamentals. And I was, we had a pretty good practice. I don't remember just a few practices ago, where we took some BP on the field, and then we went into a bunt drill. Mm-hmm. And something that we've struggled with the first 16 games of the year is our bunt game. And I felt like that we needed to do something to get a little competitiveness going, and to get better fundamentally at bunting. And so we did that, and we're going to continue to do that as we practice. We'll take each practice and maybe go through a fundamental drill on the field, just to reinforce good habits. It's easy to try and run, Nate and Jake and Timmy and Kyle up to the plate and wish that they hit a home run and it'd be a 3-run homer and then make it easy on you, but we're going to run into some pitching down the road where we're not going to be able to hit those 3-run homers, and we're going to have to bunt. We're going to have to hit and run. We're going to have to move guys over and have quality at-bats and productive outs in order to win ball games. So we just stay focused on that kind of stuff.
Certainly. And I want to talk about the team's attitude a little bit. Like Coach said, after we played Wilmington, Ohio, the 2-game series, was it Monday, right?
Yeah,
Monday. He was, it's – especially being here for 4 years, it's very exciting to see just how far, the seniors have came, and the juniors as well, and even the guys that were freshmen last year up to sophomores, to see how exciting it is, and see how all the guys need to understand how amazing that this is right now, and how all the work that you put in. This isn't by accident. We preach it all the time. We work harder than I think any other team in the entire nation, and it's starting to pay off. And the guys' attitude's really exciting. It's Tuesday and we're in the cafeteria and we're already, Jake and Nate, of course, middle infield, after playing all those innings, they need a break. But us, like relievers and stuff, we're ready to be back out there on Saturday. I've never seen a group of guys like this in my 4 years that are ready just to get to the next game, because we're having so much fun. And, it's bigger than just, how much playing time you're getting. And, of course, sometimes, stuff like that. But we're just a team. We're playing really well. And it's really fun to see how far we've came and how far we have to go. And like Brandon said, we're really confident right now, but I wouldn't say we're cocky. And it's a good thing to have confidence, I agree.
Absolutely.
And, we're having confidence, but you got to understand we got to worry about the next game on Saturday. What we've done in the past doesn't mean much. And the reason I say this because this is the guys' attitude on the team, all of us as a combined group. So anyway, let's talk about Tim Ortega. He had some good awards this week. He was the ODAC Player of the Week. So I guess it's the first ODAC Player of the Week in Ferrum baseball history, because it's since we just joined the ODAC, which is really awesome. And Tim's a great guy, so I'm happy he got that as well.
Deserves it.
Also, he got the Division III catcher of the entire country. So it's amazing. Tim's playing great, to say the least. So
it's a product of Timmy's hard work and dedication in the weight room and the cage, and also it's really when individuals get awards like this, not to take anything away from Tim Ortega, but when individuals get awards, whether it's player of the week, pitcher of the week, coach of the year, coach of the whatever, it's a product of an entire family of players. Timmy can't hit a 3-run home run with no teammates, so it's a fantastic recognition for him, and a fantastic recognition for our program and how far we've come. So we're excited for him and excited for the rest of the guys on our team.
So let's move past a little bit of our offense and let's look at our defensive side a little bit. Congratulations to Carlton Red. Got his first win on Monday, pitched 5 innings, gave up no
victory.
Yep, no earned runs, so congratulations to you, Red. In our 7-game winning streak, we have 3 total walks against Washington and Lee. We have 2 total walks against Averett, 4 total walks against EMU, and then we had 8 total walks against Wilmington, but 6 came in 1 game. So our pitching staff has been doing very well.
Yeah.
You had mentioned earlier in the interview that we're going to run into some pitching, and we're going to have situations where Tim is not going to be able to hit those 3-run home runs. Kyle's not going to be able to do that. Who are some of our guys at the end? Like we know we got Noah coming out of the pen. We know we got Will Davis coming out of the pen. Who are some of our other guys that we can have in dogfights at the end of games? Who are gonna step in and get the job done. Who are 3-2 ball games in the 8th inning gonna set it up for someone like Will Davis to come in and finish it off.
So we have a trio of sidearm guys in our pen: Brax, Corey, Peel, and Tomlin. That I feel like can come in and get outs and are progressing and getting better each time they go out. We also have a few young guys, 3 in particular. And when you point out people on this show, it's not to not point out other people. But 3 young guys I think that are coming along pretty well for us is one, Ethan Westgate, who was out the entire fall with an injury. He pitched yesterday in a JV game, pitched an inning, a solid inning, threw a ton of strikes. There's breaking pitch for a strike. He's really coming along. Sam McLaughlin's coming along as well, throwing his breaking pitch for a strike and throwing lots of strikes with his fastball. And then Jonathan Walton's been pretty steady. I think those other 2 guys are kind of catching up with him a little bit. And so those 3 guys are pretty solid guys out of the bullpen. And we have some other guys coming along as well. We're blessed to have a lot of arms on our staff, and I think we have 2 young lefties, Henry Rasmussen and Bubba Jones, that if they continue to progress could become parts of our bullpen and come in and get a lefty out with some breaking balls potentially. But certainly having Will Davis and Noah Collins at the end of your staff, it gives you a little confidence.
Yeah.
Those guys are pretty good.
Does that, youngness come into play at all, do you think, especially with someone like Will Davis being such a great phenom right now? Does it have any impact?
Do you feel like it's going to have a good impact?
Not right now, no.
Will's a pretty mature kid, and he's pretty confident in himself on the mound, so I think he'll be just fine.
Yeah, Will's definitely have confidence.
Oh, yeah.
Even a little nerves, it's not the end of the world.
No.
Sometimes it boosts a little adrenaline, can maybe throw it a 1 or 2 mile an hour.
Like people say, if you don't have butterflies in your stomach before the first game, do you really love it?
That's right. Yeah. So yeah, it's definitely a good problem to have a lot of arms and not have enough. So certainly we got plenty of guys that can come out there and get outs, and as long as they're getting outs is the main goal. So let's talk about the versus cancer fundraiser that we're running this week. We do it each year, but Coach, fill the people in on that.
So we every year we do we partner with Versus Cancer. It's something that I feel passionate about. It's a little bit coincidental that the Versus Cancer, that it's for children's cancer. So half the money is going to go to children's cancer research. Half the money is going to go to Carilion Children's Hospital in Roanoke, which is the hospital of our choice. The children's cancer ribbon is actually gold, Vegas gold. So it's the same as our colors. But it's something that we feel very passionate about. We do it each year. The guys, the Versus Cancer will make us a website. The guys go on the website and make their own link to the website and then shove that out on social media so that family and friends can give $1, give 50 cents if you have it. It'll go to a good cause. The Versus Cancer fundraiser is going to end in April. So be looking for that on your Facebook and your Instagram and your Twitter, and give $1 if you can. And so we really look forward to trying to raise some money to help some kids out.
Certainly, it's a great fundraiser. Also puts things in perspective that it's just a game that we're playing, and there's bigger issues and stuff in life that's going on, and really that's our goal here at Ferrum. This fundraiser is amazing to do, and it's just really, really awesome. So,
Ferrum's motto is not self but others, and this is part of our not self but others.
Stole my line.
That's right. And let's just talk about this weekend a little bit, just the plans for it, which is we believe start at noon on Saturday, another conference game, and weather looks a little rain Friday, right? And then Saturday, but hey, we're ready to play. So, Coach, talk about Bridgewater a little bit.
Bridgewater can swing the bats. Bridgewater and Ferrum rivalry goes back quite a long ways. There's been some really, really tough battles. I was in some of those. So look forward to having Coach Kendall down and his crew. And congratulations to Coach Kendall on a fantastic career, and hope he finishes it well this year. He'll be retiring at the end of this year as a baseball coach at Bridgewater College. He's been there for a long time and had tons of victories, and just look forward to getting back on the field and seeing where we stack up against Bridgewater. It's going to be a tough battle, and every ODAC game is, and look forward to the competition.
Yeah, we've had like Tuesday off and Wednesday kind of off, and it seems like we've had a whole week off now.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah, but hey, we're ready. So hey guys, come out and support us this weekend on Saturday, starting at noon. We're ready to be on the field. So hey, I want you guys to come out and bring anybody, bring a fan, bring somebody with you. I'm telling you, because the buzz around Ferrum baseball right now is it's really positive, and we're ready to get out there and play. So that is all I got. Do you have anything else, guys?
Hopefully we can get back to you next week.
Yeah,
Tuesday with another first pitch.
Certainly. And I got a shout out to Logan Anthony. One of our biggest Ferrum baseball fans, keeps up with everything we do. We appreciate you as a team, and we really, really, really love the support and anybody that's given it to us. So that is all we got, and we will see you this weekend or next week. Thank you.